Welcome back to the Midday News. Residents in Lloyd's Avenue, St. Thomas are furious this evening after the poor state of the cemetery in the community. They told TVJ News that the condition is further compounded by the lack of proper bathrooms and road infrastructure. But as we'll hear in this report, the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation says help is underway.
A place of rest causing unrest in St. Thomas. At first glance, it's hard to tell that this is actually a cemetery. It's where dozens of people in the parish have been paying their final respects to their loved ones for years. But now, it's overgrown with vegetation and some of the graves are hardly visible.
This cemetery was donated to the community, but parish council take it over. It's like a disgrace. We were the one that used to build it. Now parish council take it over, collecting the money, and now look at the condition where our loved ones bury. We cannot sit in the community and see this going on.
We want water, we need a toilet.
And a dwelling out.
It's so bad.
Residents told us they have been doing what they can to clean the cemetery, but things have gotten out of control. In fact, when our news team arrived on location, these men were clearing sections of the overgrown areas.
We take it on our duty to chop it, which we always do at times. So we look at this. It's not good. For the government need to come in, step in. See the man, them just doing us a favor, voluntary. And all we have to do is just provide food for them. And they voluntary helping us.
In the meantime, while the CEO of the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation, Kevin McIndoe, says he understands the residents' concerns, plans are on the way to clean the cemetery.
We recently used drone-assisted technology at the Red Hill Cemetery in Morant Bay, and it proved to be safe, cost-effective, and we will now deploy that very same approach at the Lloyd Cemetery. Our team is finalizing the schedule now, and we really thank the public for, expressing their concern, but we had it on our radar.
Anthony Lug, TVJ News.
The National Party has confirmed the resignation of Savlamar Councillor Julian Chang from the party. In a statement, the PNP thanked Councillor Chang for her service to the people of Savlamar Division and wished her well in her future endeavours. The party said it made considerable efforts through its internal structures to resolve issues between Chang and members of the constituency leadership, but those attempts were ultimately unsuccessful. The PNP says its focus remains on representing the people of Savlamar and continuing its work across Westmoreland. And it's now time for the Business Minute.
The company exploring for oil in Jamaica, United Oil and Gas, is expressing confidence in the country's untapped petroleum potential. On a podcast, United Oil and Gas geologist Paul Ryan said the company believes previous exploration efforts did not fully test Jamaica's most promising prospects. Mr. Ryan noted that 11 wells have been drilled across Jamaica to date, 9 onshore and 2 offshore, all showing evidence of oil and gas. He argued that while hydrocarbons have been identified, the most prospective rock formations have not yet been drilled, leaving significant exploration potential. Further afield, fireworks are flying off the shelves in some California cities as families gear up for 4th of July celebrations. This year, some expect the sales to be bigger and the displays even bolder because of some monumental events like the 250th anniversary of the United States, the 250th anniversary of San Francisco. Even the World Cup is a factor in more people wanting to celebrate. According to the American Pyrotechnics Association, more than $2.3 billion in fireworks were sold nationwide in 2025. They expect to top that this year. And that's it for the Business Minute. I am Sandy Williams.
Thank you, Sandy. Time now for the top stories from around the world.
In the region, 2 Jamaican women have been fined a combined $36,000 Barbados dollars after pleading guilty to drug trafficking offenses in Barbados. 57-year-old Judith Brown was fined 15,000 Barbados dollars after police seized more than 7 kilograms of cannabis. 63-year-old Doreen King was fined 21,000 Barbados dollars after officers found more than 11 kilograms of cannabis. Both women face 12 months in prison if they fail to pay their fines. And on the international scene, authorities in Colorado are urging caution ahead of the July 4th holiday as wildfires continue to spread across the state. The Aspen Acres fire has grown to more than 23,000 acres, destroying several homes and forcing evacuations, though no injuries have been reported. Meanwhile, a procession honored 3 firefighters killed while battling a blaze along the Utah-Colorado border. At the same time, a dangerous heat wave is sweeping across much of the United States, threatening record-breaking temperatures ahead of the holiday weekend. And those are the top regional and international stories. I'm Shane Masters.
Thank you, O'Shane. We head to our final break. When we come back, we'll have your midday sports report. Principal of the Ascot Primary School is this afternoon responding to criticisms following claims those who performed well academically were treated differently from those who did not at this year's graduation ceremony. The matter has also caught the attention of human rights group Jamaicans for Justice. Sandy Williams reports.
For most Jamaican families, a primary school graduation or transitioning ceremony is more than a ritual. It's a moment of pride, marking the end of childhood's first academic chapter and the beginning of a new journey into secondary education. But at Ascot Primary School in St. Catherine, what should have been a celebration has instead sparked outrage.
Prior to graduation, we would have heard from our child or children who is attending Ascot that most of them won't wear a gown based on their PEP grade. So if you are not proficient or highly proficient, you won't be getting a gown. We charge all of us the $26,000 to participate in the graduation ceremony. Our problem is, even though they are taking their pictures in the gown, that's fine. But on the final day, which is the graduation, they will not be getting a gown.
Some parents believe the situation left many feeling misled and deeply troubled.
I was there, wanted to disrupt the graduation, but I couldn't be unfair to other kids or other parents.
Advocacy group Jamaicans for Justice has also weighed in, pointing to the emotional and psychological impact on students.
So we did find some challenge in terms of, whether or not this was equitable treatment between all of these students, how that might affect the dignity of the children who were not wearing the gowns, and how that might affect the continued relationships between children who were wearing gowns versus those who were not wearing gowns, and how that might bring strife between them going forward.
Ms. Williams warns that at the primary level, such distinctions can have lasting consequences.
In an effort to celebrate our students who have done exceptionally well, we cannot diminish the achievements of those students who did not do as well.
But the school's principal, Mark Jackson, insists the intention was never to divide, but to motivate.
My apology is predicated on the outcome of the situation, which was not intended. Like I said, for us, because the students in grade 6 this year, most of them were not so focused. The behavioral issues were many, and so we said to them, guys, work hard. You need to focus, and those who focus this year, you're the ones who will be wearing the gown as a means of congratulating you. And
he adds the school does not traditionally host graduation ceremonies, but accommodated parents' requests this year, leading to what he describes as an unintended outcome.
And that is why we end up with two categories of persons marching, and then this negative spin, which was never our intention.
Sandy Williams, TVJ News.
And we'll now take a break. More stories when we return.